everyone, Jay here.
Sean here.
And we've got another Netflix movie for you. This one is called The Main Event, and it is a family-friendly movie about wrestling.
But not real wrestling.
Well, it's pretty real wrestling, Sean.
The WWE.
That's right. So it's actually about an 11-year-old boy named Leo, who is so sad. Why is he sad? Because his mama left. But if you think Leo's so sad, you should check out his daddy, who is not doing well.
Nope.
So Grandma has moved in to try to, pick up the pieces.
And it's his maternal grandma, which is a little bit awkward.
It is. It's a little awkward, but these things happen. She loves them.
Yeah.
She's taking care of them. Somebody
Both of them,
has
yeah.
to. Yes. And she is such a good grandma, she will even sit down and watch wrestling with her grandson.
As grandmas do, I guess. I thought wrestling...
Grandma?
No,
Okay.
I mean, she would have, I think, if she had cable.
Okay.
She watched baseball with us sometimes.
Well, I'm sure she did. Your grandma loves baseball.
Yeah, but she didn't used to.
Oh.
Yeah, this is a new thing. So my grandma does love baseball. But she didn't used to watch it with us to watch the baseball. She would just come up and visit.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, she is now such a baseball lover that for her 95th birthday, which was a couple of years ago between you and me, the Toronto Blue Jays wrote her a letter.
That's right. Thanking her for her years of fandom.
That's right. 95 years, you might say.
You might say.
Apparently not, Sean.
I've kind of outed her.
Yes.
Also, the Blue Jays have only been around since 1977. So.
Well, okay, technically.
Technically.
Anyways, my grandmother, my mother's mother, watched mainly soap operas. And my father's mother liked Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, which would be turned on so loud you could hear it from the driveway when you pulled in. And The Road to Avonlea.
Ooh.
Yes.
Good Canadian content.
Oh boy. So, okay, neither of our grandmothers watched wrestling.
No.
But did you watch wrestling?
Yes.
Ooh.
I did.
Okay.
I watched a lot of wrestling. Yeah, it was kind of banned in my house, so that made it all the more appealing. But we did watch wrestling in the 80s. I watched it in the 90s. I did watch it in the 2000s. Oh. I remember because there was a WrestleMania in Toronto that I watched while I was in law school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's
okay.
Probably the last time I watched wrestling.
Okay. Well, the last time I watched wrestling, it was still called the WWF. That's a long time ago. And I really enjoyed The Undertaker.
He's a great one.
He was my favorite.
That's a good choice.
Who was your favorite?
Hulk Hogan was probably the favorite as a kid. The Rock was awesome. And so that WrestleMania in Toronto, it was The Rock versus Hogan.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so Hogan was coming back as a bad guy, as a heel. But it turned it around. And apparently that wasn't in the script.
Oh.
That occurred because of the
What
fans.
Script?
Oh yeah, what script? That's the thing about The Main Event. Is
I know.
They're trying out as if wrestling's real. Wrestling's not real. Like even the WWE has admitted that at this point, that it's scripted.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment.
It's entertainment.
And that's fine. But not in this movie. In this movie, wrestling is real.
Okay. Well, let's go back a little minute because we didn't tell people what it's really about. An 11-year-old boy named Leo, whose mother left him. He loves wrestling. And one day he happens upon, a luchador mask that the Mexican wrestlers wear, like the full face.
Yeah, like Rey Mysterio.
There you go. So he finds one of those. It smells real bad, but he tolerates it because it has magical powers.
It does. Despite of or because of the stench.
That's right. So, and coincidentally, you won't believe this, the WWE is coming to his town
It's a town that no one's ever heard of.
That's
this is not New York City.
No. To cast the next big wrestling
That's right. They're going to award a contract in their development league plus $50,000.
Which could solve a lot of his father's problems, incidentally.
The $50,000, because
Yes.
he's not going to make any money as a WWE development wrestler.
Anyways, so he starts wrestling under the name Kid Chaos. But, like, he doesn't, like, put it on and become Shazam. He stays
No, he
an
looks like a
11-year-old
little kid.
boy
Yeah.
who's getting in the ring against some very large men. But yeah, he does have superpowers. Well, I don't know, I shouldn't say superpowers.
There's superpowers.
But I mean, he's super strong and he can jump far and...
He can jump from one side of the top rope to the other.
And he does.
And he does.
Yeah. Yes. So I really liked it. I think kids are gonna like this movie because
I do
why
too.
else do you watch wrestling as a kid other than to picture yourself being big and tough and wearing weird spandex underpants?
Exactly. It's got it all.
And so I thought the film was kind of fun when you can tell he's like a little kid just trying stuff out, kind of like the early Spider-Man, like.
Yep.
You know, like he's using it to clean his room real fast and to impress girls.
Uh-huh.
So I thought those were like cute moments. When he stops a robbery, it felt a little...
It's a bit much.
Yeah, he is still an 11-year-old kid and he probably should leave that to the police, but...
Who were right outside, by the way.
Yes, they were waiting, but they were like, let's see how this plays out. I think he's got it, guys.
Yeah, and he did.
He did. Instantly, he did, yes. So, I mean, it's got heart, it's sweet, and it's funny. He has a trio of little friends who are also, I mean, the kid acting was quite good.
I like those kids.
Yeah.
I did. I thought that was the best part of the movie was those kids.
Yeah, that's right. So, yeah, did you enjoy it?
Yes, but I just wish they didn't have to make him a jerk for a period of time.
Yes.
That was really forced.
It goes to his head a little bit, guys.
He's a good kid. You could just have left him as a good kid, and you still could have had the same basic movie. It wouldn't have felt so cliche.
Okay.
But I did enjoy it, and I don't think that's going to bug kids, because I think they are just going to latch onto the whole idea of put on this mask and you can be a wrestler. That's awesome.
Yes. So a word to parents, especially if you have children, maybe age 6 to 9. You know, you're going to want to send them downstairs or outside because they will be climbing on your couch.
Oh yeah.
They will tear the mattress off your bed and do belly flops on it.
Yep.
Little sisters and little brothers are going to get hurt.
Or at least headlocked, sleeper holded.
Oh yeah, we practice moves big time in the basement.
Of course, that's the best part
the
about
point.
wrestling.
Yes, that's right. So it could be a rambunctious weekend, but it is a good little family film, I think.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is a surprisingly enjoyable film. I mean, if you have ever watched wrestling in your life,
there are some real wrestlers who make a little appearance.
I mean, this is very wrestling heavy, WWE heavy. Like, they
Yes.
cannot go 2 minutes without mentioning something.
That's right.
But it is for kind of
promotional.
all ages. I mean, there's references to Andre the Giant and Ric Flair, and then Kofi Kingston, who I don't really know because he's newer, and I mean, a bunch of wrestlers.
And so handsome.
Oh yeah, the grandma really has a crush on him.
Yes. I enjoyed her. She was a good...
She was good.
Yeah. I mean, it was a surprisingly cute and fun little movie.
Not bad. Yeah.
A good one for the family to watch. And but yeah, just prepared for the fallout because I think it's gonna inspire some tackles.
Yeah, so maybe that's the opportunity to talk about how wrestling is actually fake and they don't really hit each other.
That's right. That's always a good conversation to have.
It's kind of like the Santa Claus one.
Sean.
Well, I'm just saying.
Oh, you're getting in trouble today.
Well, maybe next time. Maybe that's for another day.
All right. Well, with that, happy long weekend, everyone.
Happy wrestling.
Happy wrestling. That's right. Good luck. Bye.